He's only got bloodied on it. The setup is new. It's different. I'm changing things around a little bit. You're going to see more about that very soon. Don't worry. We're back on Gran Turismo Sport, driving the R32. But before we jump into it, just want to talk to you guys about something huge. World Gaming and Cineplex are on the hunt for Canada's fastest driver. There's a prize pool of 25,000 Canadian dollars, which is absolutely insane. The best bit is it's free to enter, and all you need is a copy of Gran Turismo Sport to jump in on this challenge. People that follow me for a while will know that I'm really into this kind of thing. An actual tournament taking place in Gran Turismo Sport, in where you play Gran Turismo Sport and you can win an insane amount of money. If you want any more details on it, there's a link at the top of the description down there, and it will tell you everything you need to know. But I want to give a massive thanks to World Gaming for supporting the channel. But we're back, and this thing has been changed a little bit already. You might be able to tell. I jumped into the livery editor, and I'll do so again. The car has Advan wheels. I mean, I'm putting this on bloody every car I've got. It's got a Gran Turismo sticker, a BC Racing stickers on the side, which I thought looked awesome. Now, there's one extra thing I want to do, which is put on, go on the paint, actually. I think we might be able to change, no, so we can only change it on the livery editor, so let's do that. On the bonnet, I love that they say bonnet. Can I just point this out? Like, I've never been so excited that it says bonnet on the game instead of hood. Does it on the American version say hood? That's my question. If you've got an American version of GT Sport, please let me know. But I wanted to throw on a shape just to kind of make a nice black hood. Almost carbon, but not, because it's black. I made it white for a start. Decal color. Okay, because we got a full color palette. And if we get the color picker, what's that? Oh, so this is like full-on color picking, RGB. I'm just going to go with one of the defaults that they have here, which is, oh, actually, that's not really that dark. I think that's as dark as we're actually going to get. So let's press OK on that. Okay, can I change maybe the type of paint it is? Oh, wait, no. Now that we're on this view, it looks a million times better. Okay, can I change the position of these? Ha! Move layer. Perfect. Put the Gran Turismo logo on top of it. I'm actually going to upload my logo to it before the next time we play this game, because I really want to have my logo on everything I bloody have. If I don't have my logo on it, I get some kind of like, oh, I can't drive this car. It's not mine. I'm not exactly sure what else to do to this car, honestly, other than like the generic black hood with the GT logo on it and the BC Racing. Again, the car's not lowered, but I will lower it just so, you know, BC Race. Don't worry. You can sponsor me in real life as well. I know you do coilovers for my R7 if you want to do that. But no. Okay, let's jump into this. So this car has a lot of power. In fact, it has just as much power, probably about the same as the R34 GTR, which makes sense. The cars aren't massively different, other than the, you know, the externals, the looks. The R32 isn't my favorite Skyline, but I thought in this video we may find a newfound love for this Skyline, because I remember the R33 on Forza wasn't particularly my favorite thing ever, and then I played with it, and then I started to like it a bit more. So, okay, let's exit this and go for a little drive, shall we? Here we go. We're ready, and it looks great. The black wheels definitely accent the black hood, and it will be lowered, and it'll look even nicer. It'll look nicer on the replays, because I don't know if the effects you do to suspension, the tuning you do to suspension, actually affects it in the garage, which is a little bit unfortunate. I wish the last setup you had in a race showed it in that way. We have to listen. Hello? Can you be loud? Hello, go. Go. Yes. Yes. That's all you're going to give up. That's just teasing me. Car settings. Now, I have already bumped this thing up to not maximum power. This can go even higher. I don't have any mileage points left. How many do I need? I need 700 mileage points. I spent all my mileage points. Can you believe it? Already. I know, it's insane. The only other thing I did is slam it to the ground, so it's actually going to look a bit lower than it actually was before. And the weight reduction I haven't done on this one, so this one's going to be a bit heavier than normal. No idea what this track is, but let's go. I'm ready. I've got a grey car. It's very unlike me. How do I change gear? It's not, it's X. I remember. Traction control, I'm going to turn you down to about 0. Let's see how we do on 0. I remember at some point that I did use traction control 1 and it was better, so I might actually do that at some point. But let's see how this thing drives. Oh, okay. We got a lot of slide going. Let's bump it up a little bit. Let's do that. Oh, yes. We got a bit of more stability there. We got stability and sliding. The best combination, the combination you always want when you're in a bit of a race in an all-wheel drive mobile. Look at the lurching forward. This is great. Look how minimalistic the dash is. It's great. I do miss having kind of an older car like this. I would like to have an old car where the dash is just so minimalistic. It just has everything you need and nothing but. Ain't no fancy bells. This has done 23 miles. or kilometers. That's nothing. It's a baby. Does it actually work? I think I remember some of the things working on some of the on the PS3 Gran Turismo games, actually. I don't know if it worked on the older ones. It did 24. Was it 24 before? 23. I don't know. He's actually ticking. He's ticking the mileage. This is literally Japanese. The Japanese are insane with detail like this, I tell you. He has probably about the same amount of power as me. Thank you. Excuse me, just slipping on through. Thought I almost lost it there. Don't mind me, just a bit of power slide skidding. I was hoping I'd go against something maybe German. That would be quite nice. Maybe an M3, an M4. Depending on what the game has. I think it just has the M4. Look at that! Holding the speed in the corner by doing a little skid. Don't mind me. Traction control on 1 is definitely one of my favorite areas for this. It doesn't overslide. I would love to try it with something rear-wheel drive now, actually, because again, this is already the stablest stable Magi ever, because it's a Skyline. It's all-wheel drive. So the R32 is definitely not my favorite Skyline. I would not buy one by choice if I had an option of buying, say, this, because I think in real life you probably get one for about 25,000 in the UK anyway. At least last time I checked. I haven't properly checked this car because I have no intention of really buying one, but I know that the Skyline prices are going up, so it wouldn't surprise me if it now costs about $1 million. But now I know it's less than the R34. The R34 is about 60 grand now, and it's mental. But I would definitely not buy one of these over the other. I would probably still buy the R33 over this. I think it has much more. I like the shape more. It's more my style. This is very, very minimalistic, and you could probably do a lot to it and make it look more modern, updated sort of thing. But I like a balance between the both, in where it doesn't look too old, but it doesn't look too new. If it looks too new, most of the time I'm not a massive fan of it.
Basically, you're just a picky nut.
Yes, that's exactly what I am. But don't ever say it like that to me face, otherwise I might cry. I'd love to know down in the comments, what is your favorite Skyline? I've probably asked this about a bajillion times now, but I would love to know if there's any people that have a slight difference in opinion. I mean, most people are like the R34, they like the R33 sometimes. R32 I'd say was probably as popular, and then I'd also include the GTRs. Like, did you prefer the new 2017 GTR? Was it 2016? I don't know. Or the older GTR. You know, let me know of these. And I've got to say, I would personally say that I am really bad at braking. It's alright, because all-wheel drive. Give me the bow, get the bow. Get off that traction control. Turn off the traction control temporarily and get that slide going. That's the problem. When I go into a corner like that, I want it off. I just want to disable it, but at the same time, I want it to hold me. I don't know. So personally, I would say R34 is my favorite, obviously, if you didn't guess that already. One day I will own one of those. I swear. I need to, otherwise I will not feel like my life has been complete. I'll build one if I need to. Might not be exactly the same, but it'll look like one. And I'd say I'd go for an R33 second. And then a GTR, R35, any of them. Honestly, I don't really particularly have a favorite between those. They haven't changed too much. 2017 would be nice, but I would rather choose the other one and save a bit of money, honestly. This is the finish, isn't it? Okay. Now, we drove the Skyline around the track a little bit, and we were like, all right, so it feels pretty much the same as the other Skyline. I have no problem with that. Unfortunately, we drove it against another car which is exactly the same, which is rather unfortunate, because I'd like to drive it against something else. But let's now take it out of its comfort zone. So I didn't just change the wheels for the race. I changed the wheels for the other option, and some of you already know exactly what this is, because everyone will, because it's in the bloody title. We're doing a custom race, and we're gonna go off-roading. I haven't done much off-roading in this game. If not, I don't think I've done any of it. And Fisherman's Ranch. Okay. Why does the fisherman have a ranch? I don't know. But we're going to find out. Let's go to... Ooh, we could go early afternoon or... I say early afternoon. It's quite late afternoon or daytime. I'm going to go daytime. I think it'll look nice in the daytime. Jump to the garage cars. Jump to the Skyline. Bob's your uncle and... someone's your fisherman that has a ranch. This looks awesome. We're against the same guy. Well, it's not the same guy. We're against some Japanese fella, but he's in the same car. And it's automatically put us onto that last traction control option. So I imagine for off-roading, that's the default in the list of the settings I have on the setup on the game anyway. But I don't think I've ever really off-roaded a Skyline like this before. Not particularly in my aim as to if I ever got one. I don't think I'd ever want to do this. I feel like I'm just... oh! Are those jump markers? See, that's what I like about off-roading. It's a little less clinical than normal racing. That's why I like rallycross. Rallycross is ridiculous. It's just like, we've got loads of money in these stupid cars with lots and lots of power. Let's just crash them out of the first lap, out the gate. Boom. How about we just beat each other up? That's not a bad idea. It's dumb. It's stupid, and I love it. Everything else is a little bit more clinical once you've seen rallycross. This thing's just screaming. It's like, yes. Wait, are we actually on the max power? I think we may actually be, because I did set it up before. This can't be stock. The way this is handling, the way this is driving, this is not a stock Skyline anymore. I can tell you that. I should just keep my foot on the power. That's probably the best way to rally a car. How do you rally a car? You just put your foot down and hope you don't die? Or do you focus? Because I can't quite focus. I'm usually the put your foot down and hope that you don't die type. But that's just me. This is a stunning track though. I wish there was more of this. There's not been much encouragement to play off-roading on this game. Like, it has the tracks, yes. But it doesn't have much else than that. It doesn't tell you to do them. It doesn't, I mean, there's probably some points as to where you actually do off-roading, but I haven't got to those yet. And for the most part, it's just track racing. It's teaching you how to track race. And I understand that's the focal point of the game. And this has always been like an afterthought as such, but it does it so well. It handles amazingly. I'm having no trouble whatsoever. I mean, I am. But I've learned the car. I've learned it bloody well. And here's another jump. Yes! I got 75, I think that was. 75 of what that is? I don't know. It's just some kind of distance. And you, sir, you have no chance whatsoever. I have decimated thou. This is the finish right here. Well, not this bit here, but this is a nice jump. Where's my jump marker? Why you couldn't give me a jump marker for that? I don't know. I'll try to go further on that. I want to get something like a Bugatti Veyron. Add the Bugatti Veyron. Oh wait, the other Bugatti's in it. Why don't I make that into an off-road car? Can I make the Bugatti into an off-road car? I'll actually have to try that now, because you can do it in Forza, so maybe I can do it in this one, and it would be nice. He's waving the flag across the line. The R32 is actually good at off-roading. Who would have thunk it? But that, my friends, was some Gran Turismo Sport. I'm hoping that you enjoyed that and you want to see more of it. I want to produce a little bit more of a GT Sport because I really enjoy playing it. It's such a fun game to play. But if you did enjoy it, smash like. Remember, check the link down below if you're a Canadian. Take part in this tournament. You need to. It's free to enter. Get your money. Gimme. Don't actually. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So next time, guys, peace.